Clement, Chio. Something crazy, the inexplicable conquest of Greek soldier, fake fights, soul-crushing 42.125 kilometer torture. Do something crazy, the inexplicable conquest of Greek soldier, fake fights, soul-crushing 42.125 kilometer torture. Chio.
Everybody says I'm Chio, but I think I'm tall, dark, and handsome. Do you think so? Say yes! Yes! Now back in 2009, I was working on a big business in a 5-star hotel toilet. After my business, I walked over to the mirror to see my tall, dark, handsome face. And for the first time in my life, I told myself, wow, Clement, you are so very fat. You are so fat that you got no neck. In fact, you look like a comedian. Clement, you have got to lose weight. So with my newfound determination, I went back to the hotel. I continued on with my $40 buffet. And the next thing I did was I signed up for a marathon. Contest champ, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, and of course the panel of slim, sexy, seductive judges, whoever you are. Now, show of hands, how many of you think that I really ran the marathon? Please raise your hands. Excuse me, young thing. I see you never raise your hands. You have no confidence in me, right? I know what you must be thinking. You must be thinking, hey, Clement is so fat, so you cannot run a marathon. I tell you, there have been many instances about fat people doing extraordinary stuff. Like, have you watched the show Kung Fu Panda? I mean, it's only running, right? All my life, I have been running out of money. I mean, I admit, I'm not very fast, but I got a lot of stamina. If you don't believe me, you can ask Patricia. We go running together. So I tell you, the moment that I signed up for the marathon, I felt so good about myself. Wow, 42 kilometers. Running 42 kilometers. I don't even drive 42 kilometers. Today I'm in conference hall, you ask me to go bonus catch for people, and then you crazy, I'm also about what? But, so today, I'm going to talk about a marathon. And this morning, after morning, I checked with the chief judge, he told me, Clement, marathon speeches are not for humorous speeches, they are for inspirational speeches. I tell them, in a marathon, there's no inspiration. There's only perspiration, desperation, resuscitation, and then after that, operation. So I thought today would be a perfect opportunity for me to share with you a little bit about how a marathon works. Do you guys want to know?
Yes!
Now there's an inbuilt process which they filter out the genuine runners from those who want to torture themselves. And the first thing they make you do is they make you go through a long, tedious, torturous application form. It's like telling you that if you cannot complete the application form, you cannot complete the marathon. Now the most important thing they make you do, that is, they make you pay. A lot. The longer you run, the more you pay. I paid $80 to run 42 kilometers, which is crazy, right? Because for half the price, I could have taken a taxi. And eat the buffet some more. So just now I was having a talk with Rajesh and Joseph. They asked me, hey, what's a marathon like? I tell them, you just imagine that your English teacher is in front of you. Oh no lah. But then again, I try to make it easier for them to understand. But then, now running a marathon is like a Toastmasters journey. First, you must ice warm up, you must have the icebreaker. Then, you must organize your run, and most importantly, you must get to the point. What the point? After that, use your body language, vocal variety, and you need to get the most important visual aid. First aid. And towards the end, that's when you need to power yourself, to put yourself power on. You see the audience at the end, you want to inspire the audience, and you want to perspire on the audience. Now, there's one main difference. In a marathon, there is no time disqualification. You only run fast when the person beside you is a guest of honor. I always think that what encapsulates a marathon is the equipment that you use to help yourself run faster. So let me show you some of them. First, you have your running singlet and a watch. And next, you have your running shoes, very important. And ladies and gentlemen, you have these. Now, these are called compression tights. Yes, they are very small. Let me show you how small they really are. You see, it can fit nicely on my head, and it's supposed to fit on my fat waist. Now, a lot of people think that this brand of compression is called 2XU, but let me tell you, they are called 2 times U. Why? Because when you wear, you go, one time, But don't get me wrong, I love my compression tights. They make my thighs tight, they make my butt small, and most importantly, they accentuate my huge, luscious, big stomach. You know why I'm standing like that? Because this is the winning pose of the world champion of public speaking. Just like Superman, and I'm Batman. We are both DC comics. And then the last thing you need are these tiny little stickers to help relieve pain, or as the box puts it, nip guards. No, these are, ladies and gentlemen, these are little secrets that your marathon friends don't tell you. That we too feel the pain of breastfeeding. 7 years later today, I've taken part in 6 full marathons and 3 full marathons and 6 half marathons, and I will share with everybody that I am still fat. And I got no neck. But there's one thing I have to share with everyone today is, once in your life, go do something crazy. Because pain is temporary, pride is forever, and who knows, one day you might even use it to become a district humorous champion. Thank you.